Holy moly, Batman. This update is going to be ridiculous. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. Thank you so much to Polarium for allowing us on the test server. I am super happy to be able to share this information with you today because, wowzers, this is impressive. So let me get the synopsis of what all is going to be in this update. This is going to be released in I think 3 days from now, so that's going to be on Thursday, right before the fusion starts. So right when we get all of this with the fusion, we're going to get this patch as well. There are going to be new champions. There's going to be a champion rebalance of a couple champions. I don't know if that's going to be that impactful. There's quality of life improvements with the new gear selling and gear sorting. There's a priority stats filter. There's the Fragment summon tab reorganization. Plus, I know I said all these new champions, but geez, this group is impactful. So let's just take a look at some of these things real quick, and then I'm going to tell you why I think it's so important that you do this fusion, especially if you're an endgame player. I think that this fusion is great for you, and that is, honestly, that doesn't happen very often. So let's take a look at the Fragment summons here. So what is different about this? Nothing is different. Oh no. What's different about this? I don't know. Like, I have Jamarsa, she shouldn't be there. Okay, I don't think on the test server this is here. But what's supposed to happen is the champions that you can't get and you have 0 fragments for, they're supposed to be hidden. So, like, the Doom Tower ones, no, but Yannicka that I got already, yeah, she should be hidden. Chronum I got already, he should be hidden. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but that is currently not available on the test server. Alright, so we should see that in-game. That seems like an obvious, easy fix. I don't know why it's not showing. What I want to do is briefly, I know a lot of other content creators are going to cover the new champions, okay? But I want to just briefly touch on all of them. They all seem good, which is really odd. Like, why not save these ones for when we're doing a traditional fusion? You could have added one. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, anyway, High Elves needs more good champions. She has A1, chance to steal a buff. She has an AoE, remove block debuffs, place block buffs. Neither of them are 100% chance, which is very depressing. But she still might be okay, especially for early game. Hydra, like on my free-to-play account, she'd be amazing. She has AoE shield and strengthen, which is really good. And she has this heal. That's not bad. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's definitely not bad. This guy is like a freeze champion, and maybe he's good enough for Hard Fire Knight, but I doubt it. He's got a triple hitter, low chance of placing freeze. He's got an AoE double hitter, okay chance of placing freeze. And then he has a turn meter fill, increased speed buff, which is interesting. And then he has a passive that fills his turn meter whenever those freezes actually get placed by a small amount. So, I don't know. He just seems alright. This guy, little helmet, big head guy, is actually good. He's got a 4-hitter on his A1, which I'm pretty sure there's like 3 champions in the game who do that. So, that's got potential. He's got a heal, AoE heal, and then places counterattack on himself, which again would be good for Fire Knight. He has a reflect damage and a shield on your whole team, which again would be good for Fire Knight. Then his passive is really interesting too for Hydra, or I think hard dungeons, restoring the max HP. So, big head, little helmet guy which I don't understand. Like, he could be cool. Just wear an appropriately sized helmet. What is your IQ? Just, like, take this helmet and put it on your head. It's bigger than this one. Okay, so his IQ must be low, but his kit is good. This guy seems absolutely busted, okay? He's got an AoE A1 that places a shield on all allies based on his defense, which is not that high, okay? Just being honest, it's not. His A2 is an enemy max HP hit that heals, it's an AoE also, and heals himself by 10%, and increases the duration of all buffs on all allies by turn. That is an insane ability. Insane. Then his A3 is also ridiculous. It's an AoE provoke 100% with the books, placing increased resistance and increased defense on all allies. We don't have a lot of good increased defense abilities, and provoke, res, increased defense on one ability is mind-blowing. And then his passive, okay? And then his passive. He heals all allies except himself by 70%. 70%. Like, okay, let's go take a look at one of the most annoying champions in the game, Vogoth. This one. He heals all allies by 50%. Oh, but he heals himself. Interesting. Does that mean Vogoth is still better? I don't know. That seems oppressive. Honestly, 70% seems oppressive. Like, people are going to pull this guy and use him in live arena 3v3. He's going to be a menace, okay? And then he doesn't die, okay? He doesn't die. He places an unkillable buff on himself, too. Okay? On a 4-turn. Oh, it's on a... Is this on a 4-turn cooldown? Or this on a 4-turn cooldown? Or both? That's interesting. If it's just one time, totally fine. Who cares? It doesn't even matter. If this is always active, oppressive. Oppressive. Okay, so you wanted to know what the partner does. Let me sum it up. He's good, and he also is a new block damage champion. Okay, he's a new block damage champion. He also has this decreased speed that he can place. 100% if they're on a team together. So if you want to Hydra duo them, that could be good. He has an AoE remove buffs that's 100% with a continuous heal. I mean, that's good. So you could go like Arbiter, Deacon, Alsgore, and then the new chick, Jetney. Yeah, I was gonna say Jetna. Jetta. And then his A1, he has a chance to increase the duration of random debuffs. Okay, so, and that's not bad. He also heals himself. He's an HP-based champion. Not very good base HP, but whatever. He's also carrying around like a giant throne. I mean, it's not really, but that's what I thought it was. So, our chick, why do you want to fuse her? I know that it's been a couple minutes since the beginning of the video, but there's a couple reasons why you want to fuse her. Because these two are going to go really well in Hydra together, so that could be a good idea for you, alright? Is he a barbarian? He is a barbarian. Interesting. I don't think you need him, but I don't know for sure. Okay, as an endgame player, one of the things that has frustrated me a little bit, all the faction crypts aren't open on the test server? I'm so frustrated about that, Polarium. Why? Oh, dang it. I didn't even check in here to make sure that barbarians were open. I didn't even check. Because I just knew that they were open. Can I just do this? Wait, no. Recall quests. Select boost. Open all faction crypts. Alright, we did it. I don't know if this is here all the time, but Plarium, please. This should be unlocked all the time for us on the test server so that we can do these things, okay? All right, so one of the things that is annoying as an endgame player is when you cannot have a fast run on stage 20 and 21, okay? Now, recently, I leveled up this chick, Suai, because she's got an AoE with decent multipliers, okay? And then her other two single targets are not bad. But what I really want is to be able to take freaking Turvold out and put in this new chick. Alright, so let's take Turvold out. Let's put in this new chick. And let's see if we can get a new best time. Okay, so War Maiden, she's not going to use this here. And yes, I want you to see this. She is going to use this here. Jetney, I hope she's going to... I guess we want to do this. Yeah, okay. So do this, but then don't do this. Okay, and this will allow you to see her multipliers as well. And then I think everybody else is fine. I doubt we need Syl on here. But she does have an AoE also. So I think... I mean, I didn't spend a lot of time optimizing this team. But what we want from our faction wars are faster clears. Like, I've heard some crazy champions being used for this faction war team to speed it up. And so what I really want in my barbarian team is a way to speed it up, okay? Like, I considered leveling up more Yakarls just for this purpose, okay? So, there's Scylla the Drakes. Okay, that was pretty low damage. But we're still making good progress here. I don't know. I guess she's the wrong affinity for this first wave. So, she would be better affinity for the second wave. We didn't really need it. Yakarl kind of cleared the second wave, so maybe I could save her for the third wave. There's the decreased defense. Okay. I'm really interested to see the damage here, because I don't think she's doing the most damage. She's not, like, the best affinity for this. That is not something I knew ahead of time. But there's a new best time, even without it being optimized. Okay? And this is easy to do in every other faction, but not this one. It's not... Okay, well, we're gonna claim our recall quests. It's not easy to do in this faction. And I think that all of the endgame players want her in the team. Okay, so we want to have Yakarl do this on this wave. And War Maiden do this on this wave. Jetney... we're gonna have you do nothing. Oh, why? I don't understand what happened, but that's fine. And then, on wave 2, then you can do... Okay, hold on. on wave 2, you can do this. And on wave 3, you could do this, I guess? I don't know. This is the last run. We're gonna try to optimize it. Okay, so on wave 1, Yakarl's gonna kill them. So why doesn't need to do this, I don't think. Oh no, she needs to not do it. Okay. Let's try that. There's a lot of moving parts on this team, I suppose, and there's a lot of moving parts always when you're optimizing. There's the decreased defense, Syl. Okay, that's a good damage on the A1, and then Yakarl clears 8 seconds. Nice. Now, Jetney should put on the decreased defense here. Much better damage when she's not weak affinity. And then we're in cleanup mode. Oh, but then she did her AoE. I think that's Okay. Does Yakarl have his AoE back? No. Sometimes Yakarl does not like to do his AoE. But see, now we got the block damage up, so I think we would need to optimize it so that there's no revives. But this is still right about the same amount of time. Either way, still faster than where I was at before. My best time before was like a minute 30, something like that. And that was like one time. That was one time, okay? This is consistently under a minute. Now, on the boss, we would definitely want to keep Syl in there. And instead of putting her in, then we would want to bring our single target guy back. Because on the boss, holy jeez, the boss was slow. Okay. Let's see. We'll kill some guys. All right. And then we'll wrap it up after this. But I really think that as an endgame player, even if her only purpose on your account is just this, I think that's enough to put your effort in. I really do. I don't think, based on this, that she's doing enough damage to justify, like, putting her in your best gear or using her as an arena nuker. Like, I don't need to test her more. She has reasonable stats. Not the best, but she has reasonable stats that she'd be doing good numbers if she was supposed to be a nuker. She's not supposed to be a nuker. She's supposed to be a damage dealer with decent multipliers. Okay, that's my opinion after this. But the two, her and her companion, are going to be good for Hydra together. And her companion is going to be ridiculously good for Clan Boss. So if I happen to get him, we're building an unkillable team on the free-to-play. But let's see if we can surpass our, like, our best time here on the boss also. I'm thinking no, but I'm not sure. I think we don't have enough survivability, but I could be wrong. Because we have a lot of squishy champions, but we also have Silva Drakes to hold them together. All right. We don't really have buffs on this team, so we're not getting extra damage out of Turvold. I don't think this is going to be any faster, so unfortunately, she's not going to lower the boss clear time. I don't know. Maybe this is lower. I don't know how we don't have decreased defense up on the boss 100% of the time. We have two different decreased defense champions. How do we not have decreased defense up the entire fight? That's bizarre. I mean, decreased speed, decreased defense. I think Yakarl's doing more damage than she is. In Faction Wars, at least. So that's something to keep in mind. Like, everybody's, like, hating on Yakarl lately, but that dude is still good. Like, go check out my solo all of the content video. Just, like, go searching in YouTube, Yakarl MtgJedi, because dude is capable of some crazy, crazy things. So, yeah, not a faster time here on the boss level, but certainly a faster average time on stage 20, which honestly is what I run. And I don't know what my normal clear time is here, so this could be faster. I don't think so, though. 3:15. It says 2:27. Not sure how I got that time. I wish we could check. But obviously, that would be good to... Oh, I bet it's with Kantra. I bet I just need to put Kantra on this team for more debuffs. Anyway, I'm not going to try to optimize the team. The whole point is, what did we do here, okay? Turvold did the most, all right? And then Yakarl and Jetney are right along the same page. Almost identical numbers, okay? And then you guys can tell me in the comments what were the numbers on stage 20, because apparently I forgot to look at that. But we have, just to recap, a ridiculous update coming here, okay? You have all of these new filters. You have priority stats. Like if I put speed as a high priority, I don't know how that works. It just, what does it do? In each section, it puts your highest speed? Is that what it does? It sorts each section? I don't know how to feel about that. That's weird and interesting. That's completely different than what I thought it was going to be. Okay. And then in addition to your priority stats, is that it? Is it just priority stats? That's it? And then you have, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Now this is great. This is actually great. Now look at this, okay? So I can choose per piece. If I want to know what is my fastest shield on the account, I can find my quad speed roll. And then I only have one, and then I have triples. Okay, geez, that's... Oh man, that's huge. This is a game changer for me when I'm doing takeovers. For you when you're trying to do gearing on your account. Let's see equipped. We have a 1, 2. Well, that's triple with the glyph. Okay, quad speed, triple with a glyph, triple. Okay, so there's... Oh no. And then this one just needs... Oh, let's just glyph it right now. No, it's the test server. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Can't stay focused, Jedi. All right, so I think that all of this is ridiculously great. I think this is an amazing option, okay? Gear filter, select filters. So it's going to take some time. I will definitely have some content on setting up your filters, okay? I will have some content for you because what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to set up filters for all of the different areas. So like in here, you're going to be able to set up filters for all of the different gear sets. It's good. It's really good. Now the only thing you need to do, Polarium, here's what you need to do. You need to remove this number of battles, and it needs to be infinite. That's what you need to do. That's how you get people to start using your filters. Otherwise, everybody's just going to use the same filters that they already have on RSL Helper. But I do love this. But all you need to do is change this to infinite, okay? Please do the right thing. All right, so anyway, thank you for watching. I'm MtgJedi. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below because this is ridiculous, and I will see you later.